Hi guys, so today I am here to do the fourth part in my top 50 name countdown. I'm counting down my favorite 50 names for boys and girls. If you haven't seen the first three parts in this series, I will put the links to those in the description box below as always. And today I'm counting down from numbers 20 to number 11. So these are all names now that I would definitely consider using either in the first name or the middle name spot. So I'm really excited to talk about them. So at number 20 for boys, I have Israel. Israel is a Hebrew name. It means God contended. This was the name that was given to Jacob after he wrestled with an angel. It's also a place name now. Currently in the United States, Israel is number 240 for boys, so it's actually more popular than I thought it was, but I can understand why people are loving it. It just has so much history and meaning packed into one name. At number 20 for girls, I have Beatrix. Beatrix was my number one name at one point, and I still adore it, and I would strongly, highly recommend it to anyone who is looking for a name for their daughter. It's a Latin name. It means bringer of happiness, so it has a wonderful meaning. I love the nickname Trixie. I know that some people don't like that nickname as much, but you could also use the nickname Bee, which is really cute. At number 19 for boys, I have Boaz. Boaz is just a cool name. I love that you can get the nickname Bo, but Boaz has that zippy Z at the end. It's a Hebrew name, it means swiftness, and Boaz was the husband of Ruth in the Bible. At number 19, I have a name that is very sentimental to me, and that is Muriel. Muriel was the name of my great-grandmother who lived to be 101. She was a teacher and a mother and just an amazing, amazing woman. And I would definitely use this name, most likely in the middle name spot, to honor her. Muriel is an Irish name, and it means from the bright sea. At number 18 for boys, I have Job. Job is probably one of my favorite stories in the Bible. I love how in the story of Job, he loses everything except his faith. It just has such a strong message of love and faith and getting through hard times, and I just really appreciate that message. Job is a Hebrew name. It means persecuted. It doesn't have the greatest meaning, but the story of Job totally makes up for that bad meaning for me. At number 18, I have Mehetabel. Mehetabel is a Hebrew name. It means God makes me happy. Don't think you can get a better meaning than that. And Mehetabel actually can give you the nickname Bella because it ends with Bell. So I love that. It could actually be an Isabella alternative. You can also get other nicknames from it. It's full of nickname opportunities. I just think this name is overlooked and needs to be used more often. At number 17 for boys, I have Balthazar. Balthazar is a big name. I don't know if I would use it in the first name spot. It is quite a big name for a little boy. It's a Hebrew name. It means Baal protect the king. And Balthazar was one of the 3 wise men who visited baby Jesus, so that is pretty cool. At number 17, I have Asenath. I prefer to spell it with a Z, although I have seen it spelled with an S quite a lot as well. Asenath is an ancient Egyptian name, and it means devoted to the goddess Neith. Asenath was Joseph's wife in the Bible, and there is I believe it's by DreamWorks, it's an animated movie of the life of Joseph, and the woman who does the singing voice for Asenath in that also does the singing voice for The Little Mermaid, and I've always thought that that was really neat. At number 16 for boys, I have Tarquin. Tarquin comes from the Roman name Tarquinius. I actually knew a little boy named Tarquin, and he was so adorable. He made me love this name. And you can get the nickname Quinn from Tarquin, which I think is a really cool way to get the nickname Quinn if you love that nickname. At number 16 for girls, I have Demelza. Demelza comes from a Cornish place name, and I actually have some Cornish blood in me, so I think using Demelza would be a really cool way for me to honor my Cornish heritage, and it's just a very interesting kind of different name, Demelza. At number 15 for boys, I have Canaan. Canaan is a biblical place name of unknown meaning. I love my place names and my biblical place names. I love the way Canaan looks with the double A's. At number 15 for girls, I have Avalon. Avalon is a Welsh name. It means Apple Island, and it is it's a place name from Arthurian legend. So I love that association. I think it is a great alternative to Ava, which is the number 5 name, I believe, in the United States right now. At number 14 for boys, I have Knox. This is a family name. It was my grandmother's maiden name. It's also a celebrity baby name, so a lot of people like this name. It's a Scottish name and it means round hill. It's currently number 286. I would probably only use this name as a middle name, but I think it is really, really cool. At number 14 for girls, I have Galilee. Galilee is a Hebrew name. It means the province. Again, this is a biblical place name. It refers to the Sea of Galilee where Jesus walked on water. And Galilee to me just has this beautiful, like, lilting musical sound, Galilee. At number 13 for boys, I have Tavish. Tavish is the Scottish variant of Thomas. I have like 500 Thomases on my family tree, and I am predominantly of Scottish heritage, so this kind of ties in all the Thomases on my family tree and all my Scottish heritage, and I think it is a very, very interesting name, Tavish. At number 13 for girls, I have Atalanta. Atalanta is a new one to my list in the last few months. I just kind of fell in love with it. It's a Greek name. It means equal in weight. And I love Atalanta from Greek mythology because she was a runner who refused to marry a man who couldn't beat her in a foot race, which I think is really just kind of a fun story. She was kind of her own woman and had to have a guy just who was at least equal to her. At number 12, I have Sebastian. Sebastian is a Latin name. It means venerable. This used to be my number 1 name. It is just a little bit too popular for me. It's number 34 in popularity. It is a very, very handsome name. I love that there are so many different languages that this name can be translated into, and I love the nicknames like Bass and Bash and Seb even. I just think those are very cute nickname possibilities, and this name is just a great name all around. At number 12, I have Zipporah. I prefer it with the TZ spelling. Some people just spell it with a Z. And Zipporah is a Hebrew name that means bird. She was the wife of Moses in the Bible. When I was growing up, The Prince of Egypt, which is another DreamWorks animated film, was one of my favorite movies, and I love the character of Zipporah, how they portray her in that movie. At number 11, I have Gallagher. Gallagher is another one that is somewhat new to my list. It is an Irish name. It means foreign helper. I love G names, and I just love the sound of Gallagher. It just has kind of a fun, funky sound. And finally, at number 11 for girls, I have Winter. I just picture the most beautiful little girl when I hear the name Winter. It's obviously an English season name, and I grew up in Canada, so I have learned to appreciate the season of winter and all 8 months of it that we have here. So I definitely want to use this probably as a middle name for a daughter, and it is currently number 556 in the United States, so I am not the only person who is loving this name. It is somewhat popular, not overly though. So those were my favorite names, numbers 20 to number 11. In the next video I will be counting down my top 10 favorite names, which is always fun and exciting, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.